What's your name?
My name's Julius.
Julius. And what's your car?
It's a 1970 Oldsmobile 442 convertible. These were a pace car at Indianapolis 500 in 1970. This is one of 248 that were actually built by the factory, replicas of the actual pace car that was there.
Thank you, Julius.
All right, you're welcome.
I like your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Is
a
it?
video, Tony. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Tony. Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you drive?
I'm driving my 55 Willys station wagon.
And who's with you?
Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
Hello.
See, even girls like it.
Yes, we do.
I know. It's a chick thing. We like this.
Yep. It's fun.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Lance Standard.
What kind of car do you have, Lance?
It's a GT40 Mark 1 wide body.
How long have you had your car?
Well, I'm a dealer for Super Performance, and we sell the GT40s and the Daytona, Shelby Daytona cars, and also the Cobras you see here. So I've actually had GT40s for about the last 15 years and done many miles in them. A lot of fun.
Thank you, Lance.
Okay, pleasure.
Okay, Maverick, what's your car?
That's a 77 Volkswagen bus with the roof chopped off. The ultimate surf bus.
Whoa, look at the red one. Hey!
Shaka.
That's what makes it totally different. Is that it's the attitude, and then you can look. There's nothing that's not here.
Yeah, everything is represented.
Like there's a tuner cars to classic cars to rat rods to super cars. So it is absolutely special.
And it's free.
Yeah, and it happens every weekend.
And it's every weekend. It's different.
And I don't know. Like I've been coming here a long time. I'd never seen that car before. The difference with this car show is you have Southern California, which is beautiful weather, unbelievable amounts of money and of access to cars. And the difference really is that everyone has a really cool, relaxed sort of view on it, that you can go in, owners will show you their car, let you sit in their car. They're not like, oh, get away, that's my car, don't touch. So it's a totally relaxed experience. That makes it special.
Thank you, Grady.
I know you're getting me for a ride.
Hi, what's your name?
Mine's Mike. How are you?
Good. What kind of car do you got, Mike?
This is a 1957 Chevrolet.
And how long have you had it?
A couple years now.
Who did the paint job?
A guy by the name of Dion. He did the flames a number of years ago, and you can tell it's just gorgeous. You run your fingers across it, and it's seamless between the flames and the paint job.
Did you restore it?
No, my buddy Paul did. Put a 502-inch, 502-inch big block Chevrolet with Hillborn electronic fuel injection in the car.
Do you drive this all the time, Mike?
On weekends, yes.
You do?
I do.
Where do you take it?
Cars and coffee. We'll take it to car shows. it's it's never on a trailer, but we love to drive in it. So it's any big car show, we try to get that out on weekends.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you.
Trisha, thank you very much for your time.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Hi, tell me a little bit about your car.
This car was built from scratch about a year ago, and it is a tool room copy, meaning we used all the original tooling and specs from Bugatti Molsheim from 1927, and we copied the construction techniques and process, and this car was the result. There were 25 of these built in 1927, and they were very successful, and as successful race cars go, they don't really exist anymore because they were all crashed and rebuilt and rebodied and re-engined. So not really having authentic examples of these around anymore, and wanting to drive the car and be able to enjoy a fresh new car, this is the solution. So it's about a year old. It's got 5,000 miles on it. I drove it across the country in June this summer, but indistinguishable from the original. No non-stock modifications or anything like that.
And what's your name?
John. I'm John Bothwell.
Thank you, John.
You bet.
And what's your name?
Al Arakawa.
Al, what's your car?
My car is a 1972 Pantera. It's made by De Tomaso. Most of the Panteras were built between 1971 and 1972. There are a few built after that, but they were special order cars. The production was between 71 and 74, and they were sold by the Lincoln Mercury dealer here in the United States. My model is a 1972. It's called also Pre-L model. That is a car that doesn't have the big bumpers up in front, the safety bumpers that were later required by the U.S. federal government. The Panteras were powered by a Ford 351 Cleveland head engine. They were shipped to Modena, Italy for an installation in the Panteras, and approximately 6,000 to 7,000 of them were built between 1971 and 1974. They're getting rare, more unusual than some of the more common cars that you see on the road, and so I enjoy driving my car around.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Marsha, what do you do here?
I'm representing My First Whip. It's a blog we've started about stories, pictures, and advice about people's first cars and motorcycles. So I'm representing the motorcycle aspect and definitely looking for more stories for girls, from girls to submit. And then I'm here with Grady with his first whip, Mustang 1968, and it's his first car that he got when he was 15 years old.
Marsha, I heard that you came here from another country. Where are you from?
I did. I'm Dutch, from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. That's why I'm representing Orange. I was probably one of the first girls to cruise around in Amsterdam on a motorcycle, and I'm excited to see a lot more girls are getting into it now. So it's really exciting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey Marsha, what does My First Whip mean?
Oh, well, you need to go to the blog, but basically it is a cool word for a car, but the historical value behind it is it actually refers to a wheel. It was the first original name for a wheel, and that's why we're calling it My First Whip, my first car, motorcycle, anything like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know what that was. Will you turn around and let me get a good shot of your jacket? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people